Yeah. So, no, you're right. You're right. And Buff said he would come back, and we need to get Buff back on. I didn't mean to make this a diatribe on Buff as much as I tried to crack Jim Ross. I was on this podcast. I mean, I stayed after him. He kept giving a line, and I kept going. And he was going in different directions. So Ronda Rousey's coming back. What do you think of Ronda's come back? And he'd ask his question, and I would respond with, "Why'd you fire Buff?" I just kept going, and I felt him getting worked up. What's the story?
Come on, this first rat just gives me problems sometimes.
We have to get Jim Ross on. We're going to get.
I'd like to have Steiner and Buff on at the same time because it was overwhelming. Okay, so yesterday I talked to Brian Nichols, your partner for Bears, and now Bears which is
it's going down on December 29th, 8 p.m. Bears in Hartford. Tell your story.
Okay, well, I don't think you guys have a chance. I just don't. If you're a good eater, Brian can be a great eater. You're going up against a professional eater that owns a barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at the big board, in Vegas, you guys are plus 5 picks. Okay. So Brian tells me yesterday.
Brian's training.
I understand that, and this is why we have 3 bottles of water here. And he tells me, he actually told me first, and then he mentioned it. He said, I drank 3 pounds of water in 6 minutes. Well, if there's anybody that knows what a pound of water weighs, it's a former wrestler. Because guaranteed, you had to lose 8 pounds, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. So I thought to myself, I'm like, that's nothing. So I have a challenge here. I've got 3, and I'm not doing this to pick a fighter. I just don't think it's that hard.
Okay. But you understand why he did it. So Brian's a competitor. Brian's a winner. His whole life he's been a winner. So we tell him this competition. He's trying to figure out how to win. And he's even gone online and looked things up to try to prepare. And Bear had even told us that, hey, when I was training, I ate 17 pounds. If I haven't been training, I can eat between 5 and 6 pounds.
Shit.
Relevant being, apparently there's a way to prep for these things, which I never knew about competitive eating. I thought it was just guys with big appetites going to eat a lot in a short period of time. I didn't know you actually prepared for it. So Brian must have read something that to drink a lot of water in a confined period can help you. So he did 3 pounds in 6 minutes. You got wind of this, and you're saying, here's what I'm doing. You're saying it's so well, and I don't think it's that hard. So here, I want to tee you up to the union. Okay, I'm going to tee you up to the union, and I believe within 6 minutes, you can drink these 3 bottles of water.
You drink the
48 ounces, 3 pounds. All right, so what are we going to do?
All right, so you start the clock. Well, these are 20 ounces apiece.
Yeah, we'll get 48 ounces in.
Yeah. So you get the clock going, and I'm going to tee you up on the union.
Go ahead.
Or
we're going to start drinking.
So
I'll do the bit.
Go, now.
All right, go. In 6 minutes it started. Yeah, and you can weigh in. I mean, I get your point. I'm feeling you're going to succeed here. I believe you can force feed yourself 3 pounds of water. All right, I'm watching him build here. All right, well we're a pound and a quarter in, 20 ounces in. The point is though, you're trying to force this. All right, how do you feel? You drink 20 ounces. Is that a piece of cake? Are you feeling it in your stomach?
I'm good.
Come closer to the microphone. You feel fine.
This isn't the bit. I don't think you should follow the bit.
Well, but I want to know how you're feeling because to prove my partner Brian's point, if there is a reaction and your stomach is working,
I'm fine right now.
Then it's good training. Okay, you feel nothing. You're 20 ounces in.
20 ounces in. You know, I'm gonna go another 30 minutes before I try to spend half.
All right.
I worked out this morning too, and was in the sauna and drank a bunch of water. I just do not think this is that hard. And I'm not trying to beat you, Brian. You're my new third best friend.
Well, hold on. He wasn't saying I'm ready to beat the bear because I can now consume. He was just saying I did something today to help for preparation. In fact, today's obstacle, I drank 3 pounds in 6 minutes. He wasn't bragging about it. All right, we're on bottle number 2. Boy, he's chugging, and now he stopped. All of a sudden it's not. All right, he's got ounces
Oh,
deep.
now that hurt.
All right, you are 40 ounces in. You're only 8 ounces away. How much time is it? You've got 5 minutes. I feel like this just started. Starting to change your opinion?
No, obviously I've got him whipped. All I need is a half a bottle of water and
So I'll tell you.
I'll do it in half the time. And I'm not trying. I don't want to be in the eating contest. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I
You just want to see if we're even preparing. You want to see if our preparation is even
you're hit, brother.
even on par. All right, here I'll tell you this. You're feeling it.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, all of a sudden your opinion's changing of the training preparation. So I'll tell you this as you prepare to get this last 8 ounces down. So the Toronto UFC, the boy there is just having a hard time. And again, I was on Jim Ross, and Jim asked me about it. I said, well, Jim, hold on. You know, before any naysayers kick the UFC for having a down event, this is basic biology, okay? Anything that is red hot can only cool off. When you're coming off the Madison Square Garden card, we don't have the pay-per-view numbers yet, but we have a live gate record of 17.1 million, which is an all-time record. Not only for the sport of MMA, all time, not just North American, all time. You know, also set a Madison Square Garden live gate record. So whenever you have something that comes down, it does come down, that is true. It is also true that they have had a considerable amount of bad luck, but the newest...
Okay.
You don't look like you're doing great. You got to lean into the camera.
So what do I have to go through up? So do I win and go through up? I think I can see it.
You're not there. You're not there. All right, let's see now. Hold on. You might be there. You're there.
All right, I have to go through up.
All right, so that didn't work out quite as easy as you thought, Mr. Hot. You know, that happens with him all the time, Clay. I mean, he does just go run his hunt. He's an expert on everything, and I tell him that. This isn't behind his back, even though he stepped out of the room, so I guess by definition. But I tell him, I say, Joel, you are the single most uncoachable guy that I know. Everybody has a coach in life. LeBron has a coach. Mayweather has a coach. The Williams sisters have a coach. Tiger Woods is a coach. No matter how great you are, everybody has a coach. Everybody can learn. Everybody needs somebody. I think one of his in life is that he knows everything about everything, and you can't tell him a damn thing. I mean, he was in here. How long did that take him? It felt like 3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, to your point, maybe he should have braced himself like Brian did and just decided 6 minutes. He tries to, I guess, disprove Brian's training method. I mean, I don't even know what the whole thing was about. But 3.5 minutes ago, he's in here running his mouth about how this isn't preparation, this is easy to do, and now he's not even in the room. Because I said he has to go throw up. I don't know. I don't know water. All I know is he's not here, and he did not look the same 3.5 minutes later. You don't have to know everything all the time, man. You don't have to know everything about everything all the time. So I go back to my thought on Madison Square Garden. They lost the main event, and Daniel Cormier. I can't remember everything that happened on this. It's just a stroke of bad luck. Yesterday, though, I guess it was 2 days ago, it appears that they're losing Kelvin Gastelum. He is supposed to fight Tim Kennedy. Now, let's back up. Kelvin was supposed to fight Joel Cerrone on the MSG card. Kelvin missed weight.
Damn.
The New York Athletic Commission suspended him. I think for 2 months, but they suspended him, and it wasn't because he missed weight. Apparently, he didn't show up to the weigh-in.
Got one sab left.
For whatever reason happened, he didn't show up to the weigh-in. They suspended him for 2 months for that. They found out, or Kevin's side found out, that he could just, in lieu of that, he could pay a fine in lieu of the suspension. Okay, fine. So that's what he thought he could do, except for the fight with Tim Kennedy. Everything's moving forward. That's actually a really good fight, too. It's kind of compelling, particularly with the storylines. Tim Kennedy lost the Rashad fight. All hell's breaking loose. Match these two guys up. Make Kelvin go up a weight, give Kennedy fine. And it's interesting. It's a very interesting match. Kelvin somewhere found out that he was wrong, that he can't just pay the fine in lieu of dealing with the commission suspension. And the commission came out and goes, actually, we will. So this gets kind of convoluted, but it does matter. They said, actually, we would accept the fine in lieu of the suspension. But in order to bring the gavel down, if you will, on that, and make that the new punishment, we have to have a hearing. If you come into the hearing, yes, we would go along with that. However, we only meet 3 times a year, and we don't have a meeting between now and then. So logistically, even though we all would be in agreement to cross our T's and dot our I's, there is no way for us to come to a resolution because you can't get before the body to write the check and switch your punishment from the 2 months to the $2,000 fine. So I believe they're going to lose that fight. I don't think New York, that is a brand new body, and I hope that I'm wrong. I want to see the fight. I want to see both these guys get a match, but I don't think New York is a brand new body. See, brand new body.
More agility. Okay, good.
Go by the rules. They don't like to vary or say, well, the executive director has made a decision. They don't like to do that. They're brand new and they're full of vigor. They don't understand that there's some give and take.
Give me more salves.
I think they might lose. I think they might lose that contest. So Joel, you're back. You don't look the same as you did 5 minutes ago. How do you feel?
I feel a little bit better. That was dumb. That wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. Probably won't be the dumbest thing I do today.
Yeah, I mean, it was just drinking water, but, the premise behind it was to disprove the training tactic, but it turns out the training tactic.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. I can tell you that was a lot of water. In my face. Where are we at, Cowboy?
Where do you want to go? You got some notes here? What is it you want to discuss? We do a little bump bag. Well, I was talking about
this union.
No, it's a fighter association, but I don't know enough about it. And quite frankly, in my opinion, these things have come and gone. There is a fair distinction to make, because I know you said union a few times, and I keep correcting you to association. They essentially can serve as the same function, but under federal law in the U.S., an independent contractor cannot unionize. Only employees can. Now, this is an important distinction because you couldn't form a union if you wanted to. But you could form an association which can essentially do the same thing and have the same function, but it is important to have those terminologies. If you go after a union, you will lose your credibility right on its face because under law, you must be an employee to unionize. Now, as the fighters have attempted to do over time, is to go, we are employees. And our argument is, here's the definition of a 1099, meaning an independent contractor. Here's the definition of a W-2 employee, meaning an employee. We feel like even though we've been called independent contractors, we are actually employees. We think we can pierce that veil. Now that is an argument you may succeed on, but you're going to spend a meaningful amount of money and time to get before a judge to prove that point, just so you can move on to step 2 and unionize. Or you could forgo the whole thing and go, all right, fine, look, we don't want to take on that battle. We're just going to do it.
Better luck.
So
Good.
They're working on an association. And
all right, I got a large shield now.
I thought it was a good announcement. I thought it was an interesting day. But I don't have enough info to form an opinion if it's going to...
17 health. Oh.
So many of these have already failed.
The WWE, they tried to
Still got 17 health. I just got froze for a
they tried
second.
to prove that they were employees, and they were a lot closer. I see your point there. That's good. I would like to see an association. I'd like to see these guys protected. I look at a guy like Ed Herman, Chris Stevens, Cole Miller, been fighting for 10 years.
But what just happened with Cole Miller?
Cole Miller just went hot. I think you call it a shoot interview. So Cole Miller, apparently they canceled the show a bit ago. He was training for a fight.
They canceled his fight or they canceled the show?
No, they canceled the whole show.
Okay.
They canceled the whole show. And he,
was he on the Philippines card?
He was on the Philippines card. He flew all over Helen Gondro all night. He wants to make it to the fight. Left his family for 9 weeks. And
Screw that.
Taking place in Florida, wherever Cole's training now.
He's at ATT.
Okay, at his next fight. The interview is at the gym. And they're just the guys interviewing him, how's it going? And he's like, man, it's not going great, man. I just trained for a full camp. went through hell and gone to try to get there. Found out through text that the show was canceled. Ended up with a third of my show money. So when you chop it all up, in about 9 weeks, being away from my family, I made $400. He says, so instead of putting them on a show 2 weeks after that, they chose too much, and which means he has to do another fight camp. He says he doesn't feel like fighting. He doesn't feel like training. He feels like he's just punching the clock. And he's pissed off. All right, he's pissed off. He has to, he has to see last fight his contract. He doesn't even think they want him to fight for him anymore. And he asked to see the new owners of the UFC, and they denied him. And man, if there's ever a chance to get your association or whatever you want to call it on, man, you need to start UFC. Check this out, Daddy. You sold your company for $4.6 billion. You need to start paying your labor.
4.2. I get your point. Hey, hold on. Let's back up to Cole. Was Cole blaming anybody? I mean, was he upset with anybody, or was he just talking about his situation and getting his head right? Because if you lose him, that sucks. Cole's a really good dude, and I can't say that about all of them. There's good things in this business. There's all right guys in this business. There's some really good guys. Cole's a really good guy. But here's what I want to know: was he mad at somebody, or he mad at the UFC?
Okay, he feels like, hey man, I've been working for you for 10 years.
Okay, here's what I want to know. Somebody is at fault, and in this case, it's the UFC. What proposed remedy did Cole have? Did he say, look, I should get some show money, or I should do that? What is he proposing as a remedy?
He didn't go into it. He didn't go into it in the interview. Money usually helps. Calling a guy up and, talking to him. I mean, he didn't even talk to him. He's got to fight. He's got to take care of his family. But if you get a chance to go watch that interview, you will watch what starts out as 95% of the interviews when you have a reporter or somebody that wants to be a reporter talking to a fighter. He's asking the same questions. How's the training going? What are you going to do? Cole's doing the straight thing, and then Cole just let it go. So there you go.
I like where his head's at. For the story, I need to know that there's a villain. I'm not certain. I'm still not clear on your answer. Is Cole pissed straight up at the UFC, or is he pissed at the situation?
I would say the UFC.
Okay, but if he is pissed at the UFC, then he has to at least have a recommended remedy of what would make him feel better. So did he say? Did he say anything? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I tried to get a meeting with these guys, and they denied me.
Okay.
This is the last fight of my contract. I don't think they want me to fight here anymore.
All right. Again. Okay. Is that a proposed remedy? He just wanted a meeting.
Man, I don't know. That's Cole.
I love Cole. I want to be on Cole's side, but I don't know how to be on his side yet because I'm not sure what he wanted. If his biggest piss off is listen, I couldn't get some face time with some guys that are really busy. Okay, fair enough, but it doesn't sound like the end of the world. Aliquina essentially said the same thing. Al did say, I wanted to meet, no one would talk to me.
Okay.
But his career's on hold. To your point, maybe that's all.
The dude trained for 9 years.
No, no.
They canceled the show and they gave him a third of the show. And what do you not understand about that?
I'm just not understanding if Cole is upset at them or he's upset at the situation. That's what I'm asking.
All.
Okay. But let's say he's upset at the fact that the show was canceled. The show was canceled. Let's say he's upset at that.
6. That's getting pretty low.
Proposed remedy. Or maybe he is mad at the situation.
The situation is just jacked up. He's mad at the whole thing, man. What are you drinking?
Coffee. Oh, what's in my coffee? This is the FCC oil. I tell people about it all the time. It's emulsified oils from Audit, if you really want to know. You know who I got hooked on this by was Rogan. Joe Rogan's always drinking this.
Okay, I got so many confused spells, I don't mind using one as soon as I see a
He's always been on it stuff.
freaking enemy.
He's putting this. Here's the thing with MCT oils or coconut oils, like people like to do. You have to blend it if you put that in your coffee. It's a great way to do your coffee because it's a great way to get in the oils and the healthy fats. You can't stir it in. The oil rises to the top. It smells great. It tastes great. Does all these different things. constantly
Didn't seem to work.
You have to blend it. If you blend it, you can do it at that high speed. It'll mix with the whole thing. The thing that Honest's done with their emulsified MCT oil is they made it.
Wow, what gave me so many points? I suddenly got 4,000 points
Mix it
somehow.
with a spoon. Huge difference. It's available in 3 delicious flavors: coconut, vanilla, strawberry. Emulsified MCT oil. Mixes like cream easily in your morning coffee or your afternoon iced tea without the need of a blender. No mess, no cleanup. It's a no-brainer.
Magic arrows.
You can mix it into your favorite foods even. You want to put it in your oatmeal. It mixes like butter or yogurt. Right now, if you go to onnit.com/jail, ONNIT.com/jail.
I should not have done that. That was a total waste.
MCT oil for 12%
What a waste.
off. For my listeners only, you won't find that anywhere else. If for any reason you don't like it, they will send you your money back. No questions asked. You have nothing to lose. Go to onnit.com/jail and get on it. They got all sorts of stuff over there. I like the Warrior Bars best myself, but the emulsified oils are pretty cool because they do mix. You don't have to blend them. What else you got, Joel? What are you staring at over there, man? You just
My notes, brother. My notes, brother.
When I come out of a read and there's a pause, that's like, hey, go.
Plugging in the charger
All
here.
right, so check this out. Check this out. We're
Calling
talking
yourself dummy.
So Miss B gave me a plate and 2 pies the other night when I dropped it off.
Right.
I'm going to tell a story about the pies, but
2 pies from Thanksgiving. 2 brand new pies.
what is up with the women and the plates? Why are the plates?
Okay.
Why is there something with those plates and the way the plates come back? Now,
Okay.
Miss Jennifer
I'm going to try to
came back pristine.
use some of this stuff
She was
up.
happy to get it, but you made a point where
I'm going to try that bow.
Jennifer makes cakes for everybody. The first thing she
No.
says when she's leaving is,
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, so
Healing
I both
amulet.
sides of this, and I'm very grateful when somebody brings me a cake. Jennifer just made one for us, German chocolate. It was delicious. In no part do I want to sound ungrateful. But to what you're talking about, when somebody gives you a cake and they give it to you on a plate, it is now a burden for you to get that plate cleaned and return it. And I can just tell you as a male, I don't know what plate you gave it to me on. So, my sister is the master of dispute. She'll bring something over and then she wants her plate back. It's like, okay, but I know the plate was yours. When a plate gets dirty, it's the same process. It goes from the sink, you wipe it down, it goes into the dishwasher, it gets clean.
Well, so much for that.
What plate is yours? Like, I don't know what my plates look like. I mean, I guess I could do that because I've got 10 of them that look the same, so when I find the one that sticks out, and that must be your plate. But what kind of process is that?